All right, good morning, Buies Creek. Today is our first episode. We wanted to highlight some different areas of our church where people are being affected by this COVID-19 virus and how it's not just something that's causing churches not to be able to meet together, but it's also affecting our church members in a pretty critical way. So today we have Brooke Brown with us today. Most of you in our church at least know who Brooke is. Brooke's a college student. She's from Charlotte. And this whole virus has caused Campbell University to shut down, which our students have been asked to go back home or to go off campus. And so it's just really creating a lot of different things going on and a lot of things we don't even think about. And so this week we're going to be looking not only at what it does or what it has done to college students, but Wednesday we're going to be looking at what it has done to like those in the class of 2020 and our high schoolers. And on Friday, we're going to be looking at what happens when you're here, your parents who are older or somewhere else, and you're trying to manage all of that together. So Brooke, if you would, just share with us a little bit about like how has life changed over the last few weeks?
So within the last week, life changed a lot because we moved to online classes, and we kind of had the promise that we'll resume at, the beginning of April. So it wasn't a big shift, it was just kind of something that only happened for a short period of time. And now within this week, we learned that we will not be coming back to campus. And not only that we needed to move all of our stuff out of the dorm if we were able. So not only have we lost kind of the normalcy in our classes, but we lost the normalcy in how we live and do daily life.
So obviously the challenges are now going to be many, but one that just kept coming to me was like, how are you planning to stay connected with those people that you were spending lots of time with daily, sometimes hourly? How are you thinking and processing through how do we stay connected in community even though you're off campus?
Yeah, it's definitely been tough because I've stayed here to keep my job and everything while other people have gone home. So now our routine is totally different. Where we used to have free time in the evenings to hang out, now it's a quick text here and there and just checking up on each other. Definitely utilizing FaceTime and Zoom through the church has been really helpful, but it's hard to find time that you're not either doing classwork or you're not with family to spend time together.
So that brings up a kind of a unique challenge for you, especially being here, your family's in Charlotte. So what has that been like with all of this kind of uncertainty and maybe going home, maybe staying here and then deciding to stay here? How's it been with your family being away and you being here?
It's definitely been different. It was tough because my family wanted me to come home at the beginning, but now they've realized that it's probably best for me to stay here because it's such a small town and my grandparents are at home and they're both in at-risk categories. My grandfather with leukemia. But it's definitely been hard because my great-grandmother passed away 2 days ago, and knowing that my mom's not able to attend the funeral, my aunt wasn't there to be with her as she was passing. So it's really tough. It's just a big disconnect that you feel that it's really hard to overcome.
Have you seen any bright spots or anything maybe different that you weren't expecting but has actually kind of helped get you through this time of uncertainty, and now with the plan changing and knowing you're not going to be back together with with all your friends and everybody for the next few months, but anything positive that's come out or anything encouraging that you want to share?
I think the biggest thing is I know that we're not able to be a physical community anymore, but still seeing community in our church congregation, like Rebecca opening her home to me and allowing me to stay with her, Rebecca Freeze helping me move some stuff in my dorm the other day, you guys for inviting me over to your house just to share food. Even my boss over at Creek Coffee offering up his home and his family and his food in case I was in need. I think people have a stronger sense of community now because they realize that we can't be physically together. What can we do, to show that we're still all in this together?
Awesome. Well, as our church members are at home and processing through this themselves, what are some ways they can pray for you specifically during this time?
Definitely pray for my family. It's been tough. My grandparents live near us, but we're not able, to go and spend quality time with them because of the virus and worrying that they may get it. Also, just for all the seniors, I know that's really tough for them. Have a few of those in my life that are definitely struggling through this, so be in prayer for all the seniors especially.
All right. Well, Brooke, thank you. Like I said, next time on Wednesday, we're going to be talking to Sarah Hayes. Sarah is in the class of 2020 in high school, and just like with college students, there's a lot of changes and a lot of different things. This wasn't what everybody was hoping for or expecting, and so we want to hear those challenges and see how you can pray for her as well. But thank you, Brooke, for being a part of this first episode, and may God bless all of you. We love you, we miss you getting together, but we're going to try to stay community and get through this together as best we can. So good morning, Buies Creek. Thank you for joining.